Ah, hello there. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing wonderful today. We're actually on Enchanted Hollows today. I know, shocking. We said we were going to do Enchanted Hollows last time, and we didn't. We're actually doing Enchanted Hollows this time. There's much work that needs doing. So, yeah, let's just get cracking, shall we? And just make a start. Think we're going to need more moss, because we're doing up there. And I think up there is a little bit bigger than down here. So we're gonna need to go and grab a little bit more moss. Now the server is a bit laggy today. I don't know what's going on. It's just lagging for the sake of lagging at this point. So yeah, we're gonna have to make do with that. Is just that one. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with the lag. There's not a great deal I can do about it, but I just didn't know what else to stream, if I'm being honest. Ooh, got a wee bit laggy. I always come out of the ball on the wrong side. Absolutely always. Because it was either Enchanted Hollows or I farmed some mounts and stuff on WoW, and I really didn't know which one I wanted to do. So I decided we'll do Enchanted Hollows and we'll just, yeah, get some progress done. Sure is a good thing we're not hurting for mods. How horrible that would be. Oh, it would be awful. But then, we are probably the richest enchanted in terms of the amount of moss we have. Don't envision many, if any, of the enchanted have this quantity of moss. Might want to repair my elytra just a little bit. So we'll go and do that. Quickly, do I have any emeralds? No, but we do have stuff to make emeralds. Nom. Nom. Okay, we're seemingly all repaired. Let's go. Took our emeralds into a chest. Go to bed. And then we can head back over to the base and make some progress. Let's swap out all of the grass on the top for moss. Consistency is key and all. Ow. Just embedded my face on a wall. Owie, that hurt. Yeah, I'm on, built the terrain. Whoa. Bloody heck. It's lying bad today, holy. Okay, we'll see how it is when I'm actually placing blocks. If the lag gets worse, they'll just have to swap and do something different. because this is server-side lag, so there's literally nothing I can do about it. Okay. I'm exposing the cave down there to sunlight. It hasn't seen sunlight in so very long. Probably forgot what sunlight even is. Like me. Riveting content, I know. So exciting. Okay. We've used, I think, 2 stacks? 3 stacks of moss so far. And we've done this much. Probably a good idea for me to go and get some moss then, wasn't it? And I mean, if we've overkilled it, that's okay, because I need to change the grass that's down there to moss as well. Ooh. Server's really not having a good time. I don't know what's causing this lag. I think the plan is for next season, we're hoping to swap from realms to servers so that we can, exist at a better sort of stability. Because at the moment the server is really laggy and there's not really a great deal we can do about it. Because you can't manually chunk prune on Bedrock Edition. You have to do. You have to wait for it to do it itself, and it doesn't do that often, if at all, to my knowledge. So, yeah, that sucks. No. Server lag be damned. Oh, I've been really enjoying the World of Warcraft story so far for this expansion. It has been amazing. Okay, we've made some level of progress. How much we got left in our inventory? Oh, we're down to our last 7 in our inventory. Okay. To be honest, I don't think I'm too fussed if most of this despawns. I don't plan on using this grass, so honestly, it's really not the end of the world if it despawns. Now, if moss was to get down there and despawn, that would be a problem. I wonder if Enderman can pick up moss. know if they can. Ooh. Back up we go. Owie. No, a block of more. Okay, it's only one block of more, so it's fine. We have used many, many stacks. Oh, it barely looks like we've done anything. Oh, we've done that. There's all of this to go yet. Oh no. Oh, straight off the edge of a cliff. Ow. Straight into the side of a cliff. Menacing sound. Did I just hear a cow? I did just hear a cow. The more you know. Oh, I bet you guys are so happy I brought you along for this journey. Whoa. Okay. We'll see how this goes. If it continues to be as laggy, we'll swap across to WoW. We'll do some mountain farming. I'll just have to make do with the fact that we've had two Enchanted Hollows streams. I don't know what's Enchanted Hollows. Oh, it sounds like he's having a fun time down there. And by having a fun time, I mean as in he's being eaten by zombies. But you know, depends on you ask. Menacing. Ooh. Not me just casually creating a death pit. You know what, we're gonna just... Woo! We're gonna dig up a slightly larger area. Mostly so that we can focus on just placing blocks instead of having to run backwards and forwards constantly and dig up blocks and all of that. Instead, we can just focus a little bit on just placing. I mean, just this alone uses a lot of blocks. Just that chunk that I did there. Like, that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 blocks. That doesn't sound like a lot, but when blocks only stack up to 64, that 15 becomes a lot more impactful. Hello there. How are you doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. How is Night Rain going? Are you still undefeated in Night Rain so far? Doing good. I'm feeling myself way happy to hear you're doing good. New boss, but I'm try this one game. It basically buffs the bosses to final boss and gives them a third phase. It sounds to me like you are very, very good at Elden Ring. And by proxy, you shouldn't have a problem with it. Oh, we ran out of moss. The Everdark version. Well, it sounds menacing. Give it that. You know what? Since you're the only one here at the moment, I want your input. It's very laggy on the server today. Do you want me to just continue with the lag and just continue streaming with the server lag, or swap across the World of Warcraft and do some like mount and transmog farms? Maybe try and get the legendary bow or something. Whatever you want. I mean, the lag is fine at the moment, but it... Oh, I have my golden dandelions specifically for this moment. That cow will never grow up. Like, from my end, the lag is playable, but I don't know if it's watchable. I know I don't personally like watching people who are playing really laggy games, unless that's like the entire point of the game, or they're doing something that's supposed to make the game laggy. Of course, I did Everdark's version. I must just say their name based on the... I give them as identification since Whenever you pick an expedition, it briefs the boss. Okay. So with Night Rain, do you like pick a boss and explicitly go and fight that boss, or is there a story? Because I know that Night Rain has a lot of the bosses from like Dark Souls to Elden Ring, that kind of thing. It has lots of different bosses. Do you is there a story that you follow, or is it just, hey, here's a map, go and fight some bosses? Story part happens after you. Okay. So I guess that the story isn't really the primary focus of Night Rain then. You first scavenge for the first 12 minutes, then it turns night. You start following the storm like in Fallout. You go into the inner circle where you fight a select few bosses that are in that expedition. Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. So it's not like an open world. You just like you start an expedition and go and do that expedition. Okay. Kind of sounds to me a bit more like a boss rush than story driven. Then go finish the 12 minutes, then you do the boss thing, but it's like a late game boss of any Dark Souls game. Ah. And what are you scavenging for? Are you like scavenging for loot? Like weapons and stuff? Or go to fight the Night Bearers, the main boss? I see. Okay. That actually sounds really interesting. I have to get Night Rain at some point. You got to camp and kill enemies and bosses, do some puzzles for levels, weapons, and tools to help you during the final fight. Do you keep your levels? So is it like, oh, I'm level, say, 12 now. I get, and then the next, like, the next one, I'm still level 12, or does your level get reset? Whoa. Whenever you die, you lose a level. Okay. But how about between, like, expeditions? Because you're in the day transition boss, you die, and then you either use a revive that you can buy for 9,000 gold at the store, or if you're playing solo or playing a specific class, you use that revive. Ah, okay, I see. And what happens if you don't have 9,000 gold? Is that just like, okay, cool, character's gone, I have to make a new character? Yeah, that makes sense. Needing your teammates to revive you checks out, since it is a predominantly multiplayer game, to my knowledge. You reset from day one again. Ah, okay, okay. So it's not hardcore in that sense. Like I said, ooh, exciting. Yes, let us discuss my favorite Elden Ring boss, Margit. Margit's real name is Morgott. Okay, I think I prefer Margit, but Morgott's a choice. His parents wanted him to be bullied in school. Clarify for anyone watching in chat that is actually called Morgott. Um, legally joke. Godric, the other guy. Yeah, I'm aware of Godric because he's relevant in Elden Ring. If my memory serves me correct. Because he's kind of a fraud. What? How could he? That is certifiably illegal. I'll get to him later. Oh god, it sounds like you just want to punch him in the head. And the reason he's strong. One, he has a great rune. Two, he's grafting the skin of other strong soldiers to himself. Well, I mean, the ultimate form of steroids, right? If you can't beat them, just graft them to yourself. That's a strategy, mister. Like, really bad. Damn. What a loser. How bad are we talking? Like, first time I faced Margit bad, or worse? Right, Mossian. So Margit, not Morgott, the weaker version, the clone, runs her away. Damn. Margit's strong. If you can scare away the person who just scared off his boss, or beat his boss, or whatever. Margit, the only reason why you don't like Morgott there is because he is an omen. Okay. So is Margit just strong? Like, the other dude's strong because he, like, grafts other people's skin to himself, but, like, is Margit just tanky? Is he just a strong dude? without grace, just like you, but you managed you without grace and the people with grace are really, really okay. So he got shunned to the main castle gate, and he was in the sewers with his brothers. Both of them escaped. Damn. What business they got escaping? It's a real version in front of Erd Tree. Yes, even though he's been shunned, he's still guarding it, and that's the Margaret's a Morgott. You fight in Night Rain and Night 2. Ah, okay. It's really annoying. I can imagine. But in all fairness, if I was like giant rat dude and I had been shunned by society, I too would choose to become very annoying. I like partially digging up what remains of the hill underneath us. Because I didn't dig up this entire hill, I just placed stuff around it. I was too lazy to actually dig up the hill and build a new one. It causes a lot of bleed. Damn. That does sound annoying. Bleed is always an annoying effect to give. Maybe. I'll do something real quick. Okay. Have fun. I do quite enjoy Elden Ring lore. I just wish I was better at the game. Part of why I don't stream it as often, because, like, gaming is always more fun when you are alright at it, at the very least. And I would say I don't meet alright on Elden Ring, which is my own fault. We'll go back to Elden Ring at some point and continue our playthrough. I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Elden Ring is most definitely the kind of game I have to be in the mood to play. Not at the moment. At the moment, I'm in the mood to place lots of moth. Whilst listening to a trained professional talk about the Elden Ring lore. Really. I made some new, well, there are emojis in the Discord server, but they were used for the Patreon for one of the thumbnails, and also the Patreon just have the the thumbnails as standalone images now. But I made some new characters for the channel, and I want to put one on the screen. I've decided. Character. We're gonna go with Duck but a hammer. Oh. I don't know how big he is. I don't know what that looks like. How horrible is it? Oh, there it is. You know what? He can stay there for now. Put him in the corner. He can stand in the corner. Just wait for him to move so I can see what it looks like. Lovely. Okay, yeah, he can stay there for now. Oh god, it's getting dark. I had far too much fun making duck with a hammer. We're awake again. I see. I made two more. I made one where the duck has a scythe that is a duck, and one where he's got a wand that is also a duck. Whoa, the pit. He's a great hammer. I have a bit of a soft spot for great hammers when it comes to weaponry. Like most of my D&D characters are fighters or paladins that wield great hammers. Admittedly, on WoW, the WoW series, I'm playing a hunter, so no great hammer there. The big bonk stick. Exactly. You get it. Most people just judge. They're like, why the great hammer? It's so slow. My all-time favorite weapon in Skyrim is the Daedric. I think it's called a Warhammer over there. Massive two-handed Daedric mace. Or hammer. Awesome. Ooh, lovely mob spawny there. Yeah, I mean, what I took the good times with Scar method and went, imagine if I just didn't light that up. I was like, hello, Mr. Flappy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've opted for the darkness method because that way, if I'm ever in a pinch, say my elytra's nearly broken or something, if we're ever in a pinch, we can just go down there and fix it. Just mean there's a class that makes great hammers and colossal weapons fast. That sounds amazing. I need 10 of them. I want to play the class that lets me swing a great hammer at Mach 5. I don't mean Mach 5 as in really fast, I mean Mach 5 as in 5 mac and cheese. But you won't have troubles. But you have trouble sleeping. No, because I don't live up here. This is where the castle is going. I live in the farmhouse, which currently has my bed on the outside. Because I haven't done the interior yet. But I live here. New Adventures of Bingo and Rover. The next shot should hopefully, fingers crossed, be out on Monday. I don't know if you saw the one that I did the other day. I think it came out. I want to say Monday, but I'm going to double check that. I'm going to assume you did. Which, thank you for watching that, by the way. I realize I didn't say that, but thank you very much. 4 days. 31st of March, so no, Tuesday. But yes, thank you for watching the Bingo and Rover shorts. You guys seem to really love them, and I'm super here for that. I love making the Bingo and Rover shorts. They've become their own little characters. It's brilliant. But maybe we can throw a homage to Bingo and Rover in Enchanted Hollows as well. Build them a statue or something. That was not the... I did. That was not the end. I was expecting the end, but cool build. Yeah, I knew people would expect the end, so I thought I'd try and be a little bit tricksy with it. And I created the Frog Kingdom. People seem to have liked it. So, yeah. I'm happy with that. And I'm glad so many people enjoy it. Have you got any requests for where you'd like to see them go next, Mr. Flappy? I'm always taking requests for where to send Bingo and Rover, because it can be quite difficult deciding. I think it will have them visit an end city at some point. Say hello to some shulkers. Studio that makes peak. I know they don't make live service games, but they make bangers. They have really fun physics. Got a lot of bugs, then forget about them and kill them off. Uh, I will always love the games that Landfall put out because they're always amazing. Like Tabs, for example, Haste, Peak. They make some of the best games out there. But they don't like making live service games, which is understandable because rolling out updates for games isn't for everyone. Sometimes you want to start working on a new project. I do wish they wouldn't just abandon their games sometimes. Like, Content Warning, for example, is probably one of my favourite games. And I hate that that game just hasn't had an update in God knows how long. The game never gets updated anymore. It's so sad. Well, I was kind of hoping for them to meet the dragon, but I already asked that before. Just keeps surprising us. Okay, I'm not gonna say what's happening next because it will spoil it, and it's a little bit of a surprise. But just know, you'll want for them to meet the dragon. What didn't go unheard. I forget the Ender Dragon has a name. Having heard you refer to the Ender Dragon by its actual name has really caught me off guard. I always forget that the Ender Dragon has a name. Spot, but since it came from him, it's canon. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he literally created Minecraft, so no matter what gets said, what he says is canon. I'm the only one here. You're not! There's literally Mr. Flappy! Oh, until Mr. Flappy came. Yeah, you were the only one until Mr. Flappy showed up. Just a busy day, which is okay. I've always said it. Every time that people have apologized for not being in the streams and not watching the videos and stuff, life always comes first. The content will be here no matter what. You know, I'll always be making videos. I'll always stream something whenever I can. People should take their time and just go and live life. I like how wholesome this community is, and I'd like it to stay that way. So people need to take their time to go and do life things. That's okay. Probably won't be the most popular. You got. Yeah, generally you're gonna get people that just show up and they just show hate and they don't like anything you put out, but that's okay. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, and I'll never judge someone for their opinion. I like it when people tell me if they don't like my content, because they normally tell me why they don't like my content. Admittedly, I've had a few comments where it's like, I mean, you know, cool. Like, you've said you don't like my content, but you've not said why. I can't fix that. But sometimes you get a comment and it's like, okay, cool. I can use what you've told me to make my content better. And even if it's toxic, normally they say something that you can, to an extent, employ to improve what you're doing. Like, I'm going to use Mr. Flappy here as an example. Mr. Flappy has joined and they've told me that they wanted to see the Ender Dragon, and so, I mean, I was already planning on doing that at some point, but now I'm going to make sure that I do it sooner so that Mr. Flappy does see it. Because that's the problem with YouTube. It's an algorithm at the end of the day. So, whilst you guys are presumably subscribed, you may never actually see some things that come out on the channel, which, you know, again, understandable. It happens. So, by proxy, I'm going to make sure that I try and get the Ender Dragon in as soon as possible so that Mr. Flappy can see what they want and people can get the content that they want to see. Because at the end of the day, a content creator is nothing if they don't appeal to their audience. To be fair, taking criticism well is hard for most creators for some reason. I think it's because naturally, as humans, you don't want to believe you did wrong. Like, as a person, you want to be correct. You don't go into something wanting to do it badly. Like, I can't say I've ever uploaded a video and got, like, I can't say I've ever recorded a video and gone, I really want to do this badly so that no one enjoys this video. Like, that'd be a weird thing to do. So I think part of why some people struggle so much with criticism, especially on YouTube and Twitch and the internet as a whole, TikTok, that kind of thing, is probably just because they don't like being wrong, which, you know, again, fair enough. Oh, absolutely not. But I'm going to. I was already planning the Ender Dragon to be present. Don't worry, that was gonna happen. I'm just going to expedite it so that happens sooner. Because I don't really know how to fit the Ender Dragon into what I have. But I did have a plan for a rough kind of idea. Cook boy sounds. Do we want? Okay, we're gonna swap the little dude that's in the corner. I'll swap him with the scythe one. Put the scythe dude in the corner for a little bit. Make him a little bit bigger. A little bit smaller than that. Yeah, that'll do. We got the scythe dude in the corner. I'm also going to be learning how to animate, so I can do animated, like, things with bingo and rover in them. Mostly because Minecraft is quite limiting in what you can do, I must be honest. See where this is going in the future. God, I am intrigued. Gonna get animated. Hopefully, that's the plan. But we're not going to be a VTuber. Um, I do like the idea of animating some of the things I draw because I draw a lot of art for the channel. Lots of things get drawn. I would like to animate some of them. That's going to be into a model. I'm not going to do VTubing if that's what you think. I don't care for VTubing. It's never been a thing that particularly appealed to me. Like I can see why people enjoy VTubing. It's not for me. Ow. I would say we've done a relatively good job. I mean, we're not a massive community, but we are at. Oh, God damn it! I've done it again. Wrong side. But we're at almost 500. How many subscribers do we have? I know it's over 500. 550, I think. 560. How many subscribers does TikTok have? 563. So we're not a huge channel, but up to now, we've avoided the toxic. There's been a few that have popped up here and there, but generally they don't stick around because I don't give them a reaction. They just all die insane. The best way to deal with someone being toxic is to just not react. Just be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Because they're going to be toxic regardless. So it doesn't matter what you say to them. I think I'm actually out of moss. That like a video game community. Oh, yeah, it's true. That is true. You're never going to avoid toxic people in video games. It's video games and toxicity go hand in hand, especially the longer a game exists. I realized the problem we've got. Okay. That does activate there. And that's what's supposed to activate the water. There is bone meal in there. That's right. That shouldn't be activating there. I think it's because we've got the solid block. Oh, how do I deal with... I think I know. I think I know enough about Redstone's fix problem. Ooh! A duck by totem dying is a brilliant idea. That's a great idea, actually. I'm gonna steal that idea. Let me get my notebook out. I'm gonna make a totem of undying texture pack for Java Edition. So I closed the thing by accident. Make a duck boy totem of undying. Okay, I've noted that down. Thank you for that. That's actually a really, really good idea. I think I've seen other content creators do that too, actually. Okay, I need glass. Do I have any glass? If I remember correctly, redstone signals don't go through glass, so I should. The idea is should be able to just bang, grab that. Put it there. Aha! I fixed our redstone. Can we get a pro gamer duck boy moment in chat, please? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's... I am so confused right now. How have I broke my redstone without touching it? Because I think this does have to activate, because we need to turn the water on here and turn it off here. Was the water on? Was that the problem? I'm so good at redstone, guys. I should go now. See you to the Everdark. I will see you soon, my friend. Thank you so much for hopping by. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and good luck. What are you working on? So this is my moss farm that we made in episode 8, I think? 7 or 8. And it's broken. I don't know why it's broken. I don't understand redstone enough to figure out why it's broke. Oh, we fixed it. Yippee! The water was just on too long. And I don't know how, but we fixed it. Yeah, this is my moss farm. So it's an automated farm that just produces a boatload of moss. And we could take things like the moss carpets that I don't need, and most of the azalea bushes. Not all of them. Keep some. Like a good chunk of the azalea bushes, the seeds, we can climb up to here. Lob them in there. And voila! That produces moss. Also, if you guys play Minecraft and you care particularly about cosmetics, at the moment there is a community challenge where if you feed mobs the golden dandelion, specifically baby mobs, obviously, the golden dandelion to stop them from becoming adults, kind of like what I've done to the Bingo Junior over here, then you can earn a bee costume, I think it is, or an axolotl hat. On Bedrock Edition, it's cosmetics. On Java Edition, it's skins. Let's repair my stuff. I make pumpkin pies, please. What else was I was buying? Oh, and bread. Pumpkin pies and bread. I will buy some apples, why not? Pumpkin pies, bread. Bread. Apples. The apples aren't really as worth buying, I'm gonna be honest. Take all of this food and go and lob it into the bone meal. Production. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, I think maybe like one more rail would have been like the perfect timing to shut off the water, but oh, look at that. Quite effective farm actually. Gets the job done. So, just for you guys that haven't really been watching Enchanted Hollows, because there is a lot of people that have joined the channel in the past couple of months. This is my industrial district. This is where I get all of my stuff. So we've got a melon farm that is very close to overflowing. Let's solve that. And we've got a pumpkin farm as well. But that one doesn't overflow nearly as much. Because pumpkin is a lot easier to store. It doesn't get broken down into melon slices. Oh, rude. Ooh. Look at that. I've got sugarcane here, but this farm's terrible. Don't use this farm, please. How did you guys get down there? I think this might actually be broken. No, it's not. It's just really inefficient. I don't recommend using this farm. Really not a good farm. And then we've got our pumpkin farm, which is not bad. That would probably be as good as this one if I did the second layer. Oh, and then we've got an iron farm as well, which is not awful, but also not perfect either. That's what it's produced since I built it, which was quite a while ago. What have we got here? 22 bone meal. Okay. I know a way that we can also do that. We could also fill it by putting the shulker boxes where that double chest is with one moss in each slot. That way we wouldn't have to do it manually. Doing quite a lot this season, actually. Now that I look at it, we've got this entire. I think we've done more this season than we did at all last season. Last season was okay. Why do I hear zombies? No. It is concerning that I hear zombies. Are they in here? Please be in here. They're not in here. Where are the... I don't know why I hear zombies. I don't know how to fix it. But they're not bothering me, so I'm just gonna leave them. Oh, cool. Iron Golem just died. Nice. A little bit more iron never hurt anyone. Not really a lot for me to do in this area. Like, I could, in theory, sort out my storage system because I don't have one. I don't think there's any point. Build a little house for the dogs. There is a third dog. I think it's in here still. Here it is. Come with me. Come on. I don't remember what this one's called. I don't remember what any of them are called because I didn't name tag any of them. I remember what this one's called because it's Bingo Jr. And he's adorable. Look, kitty. I do love that you can just keep them as babies now. It's amazing. I've had a lot of people complaining about this drop that came out the other day. I really, really like this drop. I don't think the game drops have to be huge. But a lot of people seem to disagree with me, which is fair enough. I'm a little bit of a weird one when it comes to my update preferences. We'll get more. But everything that isn't moss in here. Might as well do some trading with the villagers whilst we're at it as well. Cripple the local economy. We'll take 4 stacks of pumpkins. That seems like a reasonable amount. And we'll take 4 stacks of melons. And let's go do some trading. Ow. First, firmly embed our face on a wall. No, it's... So, Minecraft Realms, this is a Bedrock Edition realm that I play with some friends. It's a server that we started a little bit ago. Minecraft Realms only gets afforded 2 megabytes of RAM, which is not enough for you to really do a proper functioning server. So it gets very, very laggy, especially when you've got farms running and other stuff like that. So, yeah. Lag is more than likely on my end. There's not really a great deal I can do about that, because it's a server problem. So even if I did want to fix it, there's not really a great deal I can do about it. I'm not going to buy the apples because they don't compost particularly well. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. Have you played the new one? Is it Forbidden West, I think it's called? Have you played that yet? I've not played it, so I can't spoil it for you or anything, but I just want to know, is it good if you have? I'm out of inventory room. What don't I need? Let's go over there for now. Oh god. Oh god. Craft tables, go. That's the one that we're up to. And then we've already bought all of that one stuff, so now we can come over here, lob those in there. Grab our glass back. Yeah, I predominantly make Minecraft content. So my main sort of... We've produced a lot of cobblestone. The server is lagging really bad. You can tell how laggy the server has got based on how much cobblestone there is in the farm. If there's more than just that one corner piece, the server's lagging bad. It shows now. But yeah, I predominantly make Minecraft content, so I'm playing Minecraft quite a lot. Like, one episode of Enchanted Hollows usually gets, like, a full week of attention. So I'm on Minecraft quite a lot, but I also play, like, World of Warcraft, and I stream a few other games as well. I try to be as variety as possible on the channel, so if you see me streaming, like, WoW, or Overwatch, or Fortnite, I don't play Fortnite as much anymore. It won't be on the channel. nearly as much as it once was. But if you see that, just know it's not I've abandoned Minecraft. I've had a lot of people get really angry at me because they're like, why aren't you playing Minecraft? And it's like, don't play just Minecraft. But just know I've not gone crazy. I just like to switch things up a little bit sometimes. It gets boring otherwise. Minecraft is a great game, but it's definitely not a only game I play kind of game. Would cry. You know what? This can be a storage chest now. How are we doing in terms of cobblestone? Ah, there's another piece. Yeah, you can tell how. I wish Mojang would afford more RAM to their realms. Like, we're paying for this, Mojang. Come on. This gives our money's worth. Not the most efficient farm, but, you know, gets the job done. Zombie noise is so concerning. Where is it coming from? Can't do what they do on Java, where I just, like, inspect where the sound is coming from, because it's just not a thing. Have we got enough moss? No. Go and check for cobblestone. Let's see. Any cobblestone? Surprisingly not. How much bone meal? Oh, we're going up. I must have more bone meal than what we had when we started. Nice. Is bone meal a cake? Sounds like a weird question to ask. You can. Well, they're also going in the bone meal machine now. I would imagine. I want to test. How much does one cake give? Completely empty. 7 cakes? For one? It's consistently 7, but like, that's awful. Cake's so expensive. Unless you're like me and you get 1 cake for 1 emerald. Then it's not awful, it's actually brilliant. Get more emeralds. Melon price has gone up again. Always the melon one that goes up, never the pumpkin. No, other way around. Always the pumpkin, never the melon. Well, time to just do melon. Valuables. Bulk box now. Oh, there's no emerald in there. empty. I thought I had so many. Ooh. Multiple iron golems in one go. You love to see it. You don't see that often anymore. Lots of moss, which means there's not much cobblestone. That's at least a good thing. Look at all this moss. Oh, singular pumpkin can go up there as well. Lovely. Now we wait. You know what? We'll swap the little dude that's in the corner of the stream. We'll put it to the dude with a wand. The last one is the last little dude that we've got. So yeah. There he is. Say hello. The hunchback duck boy with a wand. He's based on the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the hit Disney movie. I've never seen it, so I don't actually know if it's a good movie. Oh, nope, not what I meant to click. That just do something and just break the machine. That'd be very on point for me. No, I think we're fine. I need this to be on slightly longer before the water gets turned off. Genuinely think like because this is the bit that does the bone. The water's only just gone. Yeah, I don't think we can change the timings actually. This is the stuff that would normally be cut out of videos. I hope that I hope that you guys that aren't watching this as your primary entertainment and you have something on like you're doing something as your primary entertainment and this is background audio because this is definitely not the most entertaining. Good chat though. Mm-hmm. It'll do. That's the final cycle for now. As usual, there's stuff built up here, but that's okay. Yeah, chuck the stuff in there that got stuck. Go to bed, and then we'll head back to the base. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of moss up here. I just didn't see. They're all pulling at me. Absolutely no worries, my friend. Thank you so much for hopping by. It genuinely means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. Thank you once again. And I hope you enjoyed your time. Ah, the nether. Oh, I was going to say, how are my wings broken? They're not, I just didn't press space. Very on point of me. Ow. Building terrain. Thank you, server lag. Oh, you are my favorite part of playing on Bedrock Realms. Right, set up the shulker boxes. Grab a stack of moss out of the inventory. And get to placing. You know what, I'm going to contact one of the Enchanted. I'm going to ask if they want to join. Okay. I've contacted one of the Enchanted. Let's see what happens. I mean, I guess the good thing about moss is we don't have to worry as much about the carrying. I was carrying a little rose. We don't have to worry about texturing as much because we could just bone meal the moss that's on the edge. That's not the right block. Like, we could just bone meal this and it spread down. Oh, I forgot about that. I've added, I think, 2 more bubbles. Maybe it's just 1 more. I think it's just 1 more, actually. We've added this bubble. Oh, no, I added 1 over here, right? I did add 2 more. We've got a bubble here as well. I've added 2 more bubbles to the side of the mountain because I didn't quite like what we had. So I pulled a pro gamer move and I added more. You missed. I think at this point I'm just going to break all of the grass, and then we're going to start placing moss. That way we can just focus on one thing at a time. So all the grass has got to go. I think it's the brightest that place has ever been. Since I put the lid on, this is the most sunlight that has got down there. Oh, guess I'm down here now. Some of this is apparently the default terrain, because there's grass on it. I don't recall bone mealing up here. That's good to know. At least I know that's not all just new terrain that I've added. We've got so much more to do. Uh, I thought we were making a dent in the amount of work left to change all of this into moss. I was so wrong. I mean, just look at this. We've not even done half. Uh, you. Ow. Hiya, mate. I'm gonna run away from you now. Really not fuss what I do to the terrain below here because it's getting covered back up. If I make an absolute mess out of it, oh well. Oh, and also for those of you that particularly care about it, House Flipper is free on Steam at the moment. I don't know how many of you that will affect, if any, but it's a thing. Okay, I know for certain that this won't be helping the server lag. The amount of entities here. Not too bad when you look away from it, to be fair. Not half bad at all. And then you look at it and it's like, frame rate gone. Reduced to atoms. You know what, we're going to start filling this in. Just so that we can give it time for some of these entities to despawn. Because there's a lot of them. And also in part because I am curious as to how much of this gap that we've created we can fill using the moss that we've got. Hoping all of it. Not that big of a gap. Slenderman. We've only got a laze. I had a laze run around picking up all of the grass and putting it in the chests. I'm pretty sure that's how a laze work. They're kind of like the copper golems, but they don't need a chest for you to have them sort items. I could be wrong there. Never used them. But it is still quite a new feature, so I'm allowed to not know how they work. Ooh, I've fallen. Not good. I mean, this is an example of one of the things I don't really like about streaming as much. If I was recording instead of streaming, I'd be able to just sit here completely silent with something in the background, just plodding along, maybe recording a time lapse, or in the case of this task, probably just skipping it. Wouldn't be a problem. But because it's a stream, I gotta be entertaining. I don't know how to make this entertaining. This just isn't entertaining content. Make this Entertaining. I mean, by laughing at the fact that I'm running out of moss in my inventory, which means I'm going to have to go back over there. Ah, hair got in my eye. Ow. Right, let's go and grab some more moss. Let's put all this stuff into there. And let's grab some moss. Back to placing. How have I managed to find a task in Minecraft that makes digging the chunk down to bedrock that we did like 3 times look entertaining? Like, genuinely, how have I made a more boring task? Also, how is this more boring? It's literally the same thing, except in reverse. Instead of digging up an entire chunk, I'm placing more than a chunk. Uh-oh. And it died. Maybe zombies have such a, like, higher reputation than what they're actually worthy of. Like, because they killed one person, one famous streamer, on their hardcore world, they're viewed as this existential threat that all people should be absolutely mortified to face. And they're just not. They're not that dangerous. That's not to say that a baby zombie isn't dangerous. They have smaller hitbox, they move faster. Like, they're not worthy of the name they have is not fitting of them as a mob. Okay. Time for bed. We're making progress. I think we're about halfway done. Give or take. Yeah, the server lags a lot less when there's not 1,000 entities on the floor. Quite good. Much more have we got to go? I need like a proper aerial view. Okay, we've not loads left to do. I think we're about halfway, maybe a little bit more. And then halfway. And this took us just shy of 2 hours. Ah, exactly where I want to be. In the pit. I think I'm going to finish this little bit here, and then I'm probably going to end off the stream because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And I'll finish this either in another stream or during the next episode. whichever I'm feeling like. Time. Oh, I can't wait to get the castle on here. It's gonna look so cool. I can imagine the castle will be one of the last bits of the city that I built, though. Maybe it'll be the first bit of the city that we build. So we can get the gradient right for the rest of the city. Who knows? All I know is it's starting to become moss. Well, we're getting there. Big old project. Now, the last thing that I want to do before I end off the stream is I want to come here, grab the wool that Kian has given us. So, big thank you, Kian, for all of the wool. I just want to get the wool in. And then this bit goes like that. Now, do I maybe want to... Oh. To do that, maybe? On. What a shot. Which looks better? I think we're going to stick with just the back sails. Oof. I'm far too willing to just throw myself around on this server. How does that look? Oh yeah, that's good enough. Yep, that seems about right. Good. I and we'll just use a bit of the wall to get over here to do. I don't have any shears on me, so I have to mine this the slow way. The same. Yeah. Wow. I feel like I've done that wrong. Well, I've done it right. Like that. And we'll just go out from here. And now we just need to go up. Do the final blade. And then put that one in, and then fly away, and boom. We've done it. The windmill is built. We've finished it at last. Oh. I actually really like that, you know. I love the windmill. It's quite good. I don't know why I use a rocket. I'm going down here. Okay. So now we can take ourselves a little fly on over. Back to the hill. And this is going to be where we're going to end up the stream. Look at that. I mean, it's such a small detail adding the wall, but it does finish that section of the build. In the next stream or episode, whichever one happens first, we're going to start tackling the trees and we're going to finish this. So we're going to get the moss in and we're going to start tackling the forest that's going to go along this bit and along that bit there. Should be good fun. All of the important links are down below. Please feel free to go pay them a visit. But without further ado, I've been Duckboy. You guys have been awesome. Never forget that. And I'll see you all in the next one. Good.